Welcome to the basic grip routine by David Horne, who is a grip master, really. I hope you come here from the subreddit of grip training because this is our official routine and we hope that you use it as well from now on. It's called the basic routine because it gives you basic grip strength and it can be scaled from super easy to elite, world class, depending on the weight you use. So even though it uses basic patterns, it trains for all skills. This grip training routine consists of 4 exercises. The first exercise is the double hand plate pinch. Pinch grip is good for your thumb strength. You pinch something with your straight fingers. David suggests that you use gloves so that the skin between your thumb and your index finger won't get hurt, because if you rip your skin off you can't train. Take some gloves. Now take a plate with 2 hands and just pinch this and hold. Keep your hands close to your body, so don't extend it like this. This is not a shoulder exercise, this is a grip exercise. And just hold it like this for 15 to 20 seconds. Now the next question might be, what kind of weight should I use? Use a reasonable weight that you can hold for at least 10 seconds. If you can hold this easily for 20 seconds, increase the weight until you can't anymore. And this way you can progress gradually into bigger and heavier weights. After 15 to 20 seconds, drop the weight and do 3 sets of this. The next 2 exercises are wrist curls and the same principles apply. Take weight that is reasonable and now instead of 15 to 20 seconds hold, to 15 to 20 repetitions. Close to your body, arms straight, and then curl your wrists up and down. I've set the next 2 exercises because once you have done this, you change your grip like this and repeat the exercise in a supinated, which means palms up version. Okay, so both versions 15 to 20 reps, 3 sets, reasonable weights. If you need rest between the sets, rest as much as you want. I suggest 60 seconds, maybe 45 seconds if you don't want to work out all day long. Now for the 4th exercise, take a reasonable weight again in your hands and let it roll down into your fingertips. And then with explosive force, grip the weight up, like you would close a gripper, okay? So it's like finger curls, but you really curl up the weight. This will give you a good pump. Again, 15 to 20 reps. Do these exercises standing, please. In the first version of this video, I did it seated, and that is not recommended because when you do it seated, your wrists are bent, and this can trigger carpal tunnel syndrome in some people. So this is why I'm remaking this video. Please do this standing, okay? And then you're all set up. And that is it. This is the routine. 4 exercises, 15 to 20 reps or seconds, to 3 sets of each. Rest as much as you need and increase the weight gradually. Really, really sophisticated routine. I love it. I do it myself. Now let's talk about what if I don't have X, Y, Z to do this exercise. Let us start with the wrists. So a good substitute if you can't do wrist curls is a wrist roller. You just take anything, a stick, really make some string around it and attach it to a weight, and then you curl or wrist this up until it's at the maximum range, and then you go down again. Now some people do it like this. Please don't do this. This is not a delt or a shoulder exercise. Keep your arms close to your body. Yes, I know, this makes the string shorter, but who really cares? Because your muscles don't care if you do the wrist roller for a meter or for 2 meters, because you just keep going. Just double the reps and you're all set, okay? The string length doesn't really matter. What matters is that you keep this close to your body and that you keep your arms relatively straight, not like this, but also not like this. A normal stance, and then just wrist up and down. Also, you can gradually increase the weight to make the exercise harder. What if you have nothing to do the finger curls? Use a gripper. You might say grippers are totally different, but they are not so much different from the finger curls. They have a harder learning curve though, because the increments between the various grippers that you can buy on the internet are higher than just, altering the plates. Still, this is a good substitute and you can really increase this to world-class grip strength and it works pretty well. Now, if you don't have a pinch plate or don't want to use a pinch plate, you could use a pinch block, and those are quite expensive, but you can make them yourself. There's a super good tutorial by Gil and Maria from Barrow Strength Systems, and I'm going to link this in the description. Also at the end of the video there's a link, and use this. Okay, it's really well made. I can only recommend it to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Manuel from Ticketor Fitness. I'm one of the moderators of the subreddit of grip training, so please come here and we'll have a chat. The other guys are there to help us as well. We'll see each other next time. Goodbye.